Except where them haters, where them hoes, where them throws, you know what I'm saying? Cecil.
I apologize for the darkness, but a lot of people are in the dark. So we're going to say Bruce Lee, Jesus Christ, and Neely Fuller Jr. are three people who have come up with codes and philosophies that people swear they follow, but they only use those codes as an excuse to do what they feel like doing in the first place. I guess that's what everybody does. We claim to follow something that people feel is noble, or something that actually is noble. Bruce Lee's noble pursuit of the martial arts, Jesus Christ's noble pursuit of religion and spirituality for all of humanity, and Neely Fuller Jr.'s noble pursuit of a code that he felt could help Black Americans and all people of color fight against racism, white supremacy. So now, some of the people who have been debunking some of the Afrocentric con artists that have proliferated online, they've said that there's this imaginary code that people say that they're following. There's no imaginary code. The imaginary code they're talking about is Neely Fuller Jr.'s code. But the thing is, where the critics of the Afrocentrics are criticizing what they think is the code, is that they say that the Afrocentrics act like you cannot criticize anyone else who is an Afrocentric no matter what they do. You cannot blame them for anything. You cannot hold them accountable if they're doing wrong, okay? Neely Fuller Jr.'s code does not say that. It implies that you're not supposed to turn on people who are in your group, but that's just in context of don't be an agent for oppression against another oppressed person. It doesn't mean let criminals run amok, okay? Just like when Jesus said, slaves, obey your masters, he was not talking about people who were taken against their will and beaten and kidnapped and forced to do labor. He's talking about people who have an agreement, an arrangement, where they're exchanging their services to pay off a debt. Just like when Bruce Lee said to take what's useful and discard the rest, and to not get caught up in the classical mess, he didn't mean don't ever find a teacher, just go out here all cowboy and act like you can't take directions from people and go around and get green belts in 12 different styles and then call yourself your own grand master. No, he meant get a foundation in something and then do your own thing, because ultimately that's what martial artists do anyway. So when you hear somebody referencing, and y'all know you've all seen this, people want to say they're Christian and then they go around and act like a complete devil. People want to say that they love black people, but yet they want to enable people who want to exploit black people. People who claim that they follow the teachings of Bruce Lee, but yet they don't try fitness, they don't try learning new ideas, they don't respect all other styles of martial arts, then you know that they are just using the code of whatever it is they claim to follow to try to justify what they want to do anyway. Now, I've talked to Neely Fuller Jr. In fact, I actually used to work with him when I had a summer job way back in the day. So at least that's one author of a codified system that I met. And I've spoken to him since then. And I never got the feeling from him that he believes that criminals should run amok in the black community just because they claim to be Afrocentric. I don't think that he would approve of that. I could be incorrect. I've only met Jesus in prayers, in dreams, in visions. And I don't think that Jesus would have approved of Christianity being forced upon people by gun and whip. Even though Jesus took a whip through the temple, if you notice, he used that whip on church people. And I don't think Bruce Lee would like what a lot of people claim to do in his name, just coming up with a hodgepodge of stuff because they had big egos and they don't want to follow direction. Okay? I don't think Bruce Lee will be quick to condemn MMA either. I also don't think he will be quick to totally 100% act like MMA is golden and MMA is above criticism. I don't think Bruce Lee would act like any style was above criticism. See, that is what the founders of these three trains of thought, I think, would tell you. They feel like what they came up with was the best way, but ultimately, they leave it to you to decide what you're going to do. So, think about that. The next time somebody claims to be referencing a system, a concept, a way of doing things, or a spiritual practice. Because Bruce Lee, Jesus Christ, and Neely Jr. are three people who have graced this world by the will of God, whose words are constantly being taken out of context for people to justify their own pride, sin, and vanity. So thanks for watching this video. Like, comment, and subscribe. Please share this with people who like to talk about the martial arts. And peace.